Hello everyone, I am Tassin and welcome to the Gems of War Campaign 3 Week 2, Day 2. So today we're going to be focusing primarily on the Wild Cart. We got that going on. The faction for this, pretty easy one to pure faction due to the tank that it has. It's actually showing it right there. Completely forget its name, but it gains a bunch of HP attack and barrier when it does its ability. Really tanky and super auto win as far as this delve is concerned for pure faction. Of course, we're just going to be doing the basics to go get all of the rewards today, which we get the vault key and double orb from. Aside from that, we did already finish out all the campaign tasks. Oh, it's trying to show me the thingy, but we did already finish out all the tasks. We did that last night. And then the only other real big thing we got to go do is work towards the World Lore event. And then this Friday, we got ourselves a new Mythic and Bounty Hunter. And the Frost Crown is worth more than the Mythic battle for whatever reason. So do make sure to be taking that crown, quite literally. Or not crown, but, you know, the helmet. I was thinking over the word for a second. And I still need to go claim my rewards. I haven't claimed any of them yet because we haven't actually needed the skull pokes yet. I probably should because, yeah, we need those skull pokes. We're going to need it. We didn't quite need it yesterday because we could just loop with what we had. But today we're definitely going to need to use it a bit. And we're going to get those tokens right there. We get 2 orbs on top of it. Double blue. Nope. Double trash. Unfortunate. But there's our metal upgrade. We should be good to go. We did buy tier 3, so we won't have enough to get a second full medal. You'd have to go at least tier 4 and have stage 11 completed for that. So not really going to be bothering with that. We seem to be a bit below as far as our guild, but we haven't done today's battles, which is probably why we're a bit behind. But anyways, let's go start with the faction event. So for faction event, as far as what I mentioned during the video, we end up mentioning the Urskia Shield Rowan team. I think we're actually going to go with this. I don't always go with what we end up mentioning. Sometimes I switch it up compared to what we mentioned on Monday. But yeah, we'll just go with it. It seems perfectly fine to be running for this place. Also, the format for this delve is a little bit weird. You kind of have to go all the way to this corner and then go through. Sometimes you take this tier 4 room a little bit earlier if you really want to do it optimally. But if you just want it straightforward, just go to that corner, go there, and then head into the battle. Man, anyways, obviously it's a bit of a truffle team right over there. Can end up using nerf truffle as well. Nerf truffle is still just as good, but we don't have half mana start for this delve. I mean, yeah, we do, but we don't have... wait, what are we missing? Hold up, do we have everything for truffle? No, we're missing forest troll. I knew we were missing something that would make it not viable to use. But yeah, we're missing forest troll for the truffle team if we wanted to go it. So a little bit of a liability not having that. So I do want to change my banner. I mean, not my banner, but my medals. However, we will just go with this, just because we do want to make sure we have the thing saved. If I go and switch over to the other thing, I would have to go and input the team all over again. So now that the team's saved, we can go into the other thing. So let me go make the thingy bigger. I cannot see chat at all. Well, I can see it. It's just so small. I'm not sure why YouTube by default makes it so small. Hello, Bacon. Hello, The Stat. Hello, Captain. Hello, Isabel. Hello, Defiant. Hello, John. Hello, Tyrion. Hello, HD Addict. Hello, Bill. Hello, Analyst. Let's see. Have you noticed they increased the rewards from looking at the mobile ads? I have not. I have not clicked on those ads for like 2 months now. What do you get now? I haven't actually checked. And I can't check now because we're in our account. So I can't go into the other account or else it'll have some weird thing happening. Let's see. HD Addict, I'm not sure what you mean by FA. Let's see. Should just run Phoenicia for faction? Wait, can you run let's see. Oh yeah, you would. You actually could run Phoenicia team, couldn't you? Because you have all the components for it. You have half mana start, you have Leprechaun. True. It does fall off eventually as well. But Rowan does fall off sooner. Does she actually go all the way, though? I feel like she'd go to about 70 and then stop hitting. She would go slightly further than Rowan, but this build has a way around it. As hello, Mobarashi. Welcome. But at this current moment in time, there's literally nothing that can go quicker than this. Once Rowan stops one-shotting, is when we could potentially end up switching up this team. But at this current moment in time, as long as Rowan one-shots, there's literally nothing that can go quicker. The best something could do is tie it in speed. Once he stops one-shotting is when other options could be better, like Phoenicia and such. What did you run? Phoenicia that far? Or something else? She actually one-shotted that far? Well, I guess she does have quite a bit higher magic. Yeah, we can switch into a Phoenicia build. I think we can just do standard Phoenicia, can't we? Pretty sure we can. Trying to think what the team would be missing. We have green and red. So we can run Mirage Queen, we can run Leprechaun, and we can run any hero. So yeah, we can run standard Phoenicia. I have no clue what my horde level is for this place. I believe it might be 200. I am not sure. I'd have to go all the way to Underworld. Though based on how high our stats are, it sure seems like we're at 200. Our stats seem decently high. I wish you could check it through that page. You actually have to go all the way to your Underworld to know for sure. Wild Core. Yeah, I have 200. That's what I thought. We have 200. Actually, is it 200 with 50% or just 200? 200, no 50%. But yeah, just a standard 200 is what we're at. Wait, I'll switch to Phoenicia in a little bit. Wait, are we set to armor right now? Oops, I did not mean to do that. I almost X'd out the game. I just minimized it. Yeah, we're still on armor right now. But yeah, we'll go till about 50 when she stops one-shotting. And then at 64, we'll probably mess with Phoenicia. Where are we? Back to the faction. But overall, pretty straightforward faction. It's not as convoluted as some of them, that's for sure, as far as pathing is concerned. Some of them have some of the most annoying pathing. Also, next faction is literally a maze. Not this Friday, but the following Friday. The faction is a maze. And I don't mean that, like, hypothetically, as in, like, it's kind of maze-like. I mean, it's quite literally a maze. I'm pretty sure the room layout isn't going to be, like, so as mazy, but, it is indeed a maze, nonetheless. I'm actually curious to see how convoluted it is. It's probably pretty straightforward, but still. It is the exact embodiment of a maze. I think I showed it earlier, but it's pretty funny. Let me bring it up real quick. Let's see. This is next Friday. It's following Friday. I can't type. I still can't type. There we go. Okay. Or not. Gosh, this mic. There we go. I almost need another keyboard for that just so it's not in the way of the mic. Let's see. Or I should say the mic's not in the way of it. What was I looking for? I was looking for Kingdom. Yeah, this is the next faction layout. It's pretty funny. It's a maze. It is very quite literally a maze. It seems pretty straightforward though. It looks like you probably go do this battle, then you could go either or. They can go either or. They can go either or, and then you can kind of go into there, and that's probably another battle that's optional. So it's like, what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. And each path will go through in like 4 battles or so. Or something like that. Because I believe the top path is 4. If you go there, 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 there. Doesn't that connect to the other thing? I believe so. Or one of them does for sure. Yeah, I think this one actually does, the bottom one. So you'd go 1, 2, 3, 4. So it'd only be 4 battles to the end. Yeah, it's quite literally a maze. It's actually not as convoluted as some delves though, even though it's quite literally a maze. I still find that hilarious though. It's only a matter of time. Oh, so hello Imperial, welcome. 1.2. We're probably going to ignore that one then for a while. Normally you want to see like a 1.25 or 1.3 there if you're going to take it early. Yeah, you can go double Ketris. Without something in the boost ratio, it does fall off eventually. It's a bit slower for the very early battles, just because you have to cast twice instead of once to win. Are the troops any good? I haven't even looked at them yet. Once they do it for Monday, we'll probably know officially. Like sometimes they do tweaks to them at last minute. But after Monday, whatever they show on the thing should pretty much be what they officially are by that point. Oh, double treasure room, nice. I think this last one's the only guaranteed treasure room. Or there's a couple along the way that can be, if I'm not mistaken. I actually forget how many treasure rooms this place has. I think that's the way it is. All the way at the end's guarantee, and some of the ones leading up to it could potentially be. But aren't always one. And after we finish out here, we'll go and hand out a redeem code. And then mess with the World Lore event. We got a good chunk of it in yesterday, but still have like probably 10 plus battles, 10 plus Val Ravens. It's been a while since we've gotten a good faction as far as troops. Though we have gotten some pretty good faction troops this year. Wasn't Mirage Queen this year as well? But we got Beatrix. Beatrix probably the absolute strongest. No, actually, the other thing might have been last year. But as far as this year, I'm pretty sure Beatrix was the absolute strongest. Also, we just got a level 10 chest with exactly 200 shards. That's pretty funny. That's pretty much the best loot we can get. We're pretty close to it. Level 10 chest with 200 shards. Wait, are they adding a second 50% mana for something? That's weird. That has yet to happen, actually. Them adding another 50%. Maybe they didn't even realize all the 50% are in their own game and they accidentally added one that already existed. Because there are currently 0 instances of a 50% being added when a 50% already exists of that 50%. I can go peek at them real quick. I feel like they might get rebalanced before the thingy, though. They've been doing that a lot lately. I'll peek at them in a moment. Oh, why'd I do that? I could have just exploded one already. Kill them all out. Alright, let's go peek at the little thingy. Okay, let's see. Actually, pretty much on the page. Troops. Let's see, should be these guys. Should I just bring up all their little thingies? What's the easiest way of doing this? Put that there, put that there, put that there. Hello, load. Hello, load. Hello, load. Why did it not want to load? Oh, I might just have to look at them here. Without their nice little graphic. But anyways, let's see. So the legends. Deal magic +4 heavy splash damage to an enemy. Stun all enemies affected. So it's another triple stunner like Tanya. Then jumble all of the enemies' team. And that shouldn't be too bad because it only happens on the final battle. So it shouldn't really be too big a deal. Since you're already on the final battle anyways. And it gives 50% start to all Tauruses. Yeah, there it is. Weird. That'd be the second one that has it then. Let's see. The other things. Rare. Gain magic +1 armor and barrier. Then knock a random enemy to the back. So a lot of movement stuff. And also has 50% reduction. Or not also, but it has 50% reduction. The other one for the epic. Deal magic +3 splash damage to an enemy. Boosted by my armor. Ooh, that has potential for just destroying everything. That's probably the main carry for the kingdom then, for faction. There are independence, 30% chance to silence each afflicted enemy. Oh gosh, it's kind of like a, it's basically parrot, but good. It's basically parrot, but good. Interesting. Very interesting. It's parrot, but good. Does it share the same mana? Is it? No, it's green-brown. And as far as the other one, I skipped over one. This guy. So this guy is the ultra rare. He explodes either a row or a column. Then knock the last enemy to the front. And see, it doesn't really have anything else that's really that relevant. So yeah, it looks like you're just going to carry with a bunch of the epic. It might even just be 3 epics, 1 legends. Or it's going to be 1 of this guy just for mana accumulation, followed by 2 epic, followed by 1 legends, or something like that. Maybe slightly different order. But yeah, this thing actually has better damage output than the legends. Because they both basically have the same damage output. One's heavy splash, his is just normal splash. But his gets boost ratio at 3-to-1 based on his armor. Which in delves can get pretty high. Interesting. But yeah, the epic's actually going to be better than the legends. Obviously doesn't have the half mana start thingy. As far as just pure usability for the pure faction. It's weird that they're adding the same effect again, though. But yeah, some of those movement options might be annoying on the first battle. On the final battle, not as much, but it's going to be really weird on the very first battle, because if any of them get mana too quick, your team's going to be disoriented for the rest of the kingdom, for the rest of the faction. Has anyone tried to solve the maze for fun? I'm pretty sure it goes the bottom route, and then you can get there through there. Because that seems to be the way that's set up. And then it connects through the other way. Or the other way just dead ends, I think. I'm pretty sure the bottom way moves to the final room. So what level are we on right now? 40 or 50? We're on 40, so we can go one more with the Rowan. Then we'll go switch into Phoenicia team and see what happens. I want to see if Phoenicia can actually go all the way for a faction like this. So as soon as we clear out 50, we're going to switch to Phoenicia for the rest of the time and see if she goes. So this will be the last one we do with Rowan. And then for the last 3, we'll do Phoenicia and see what happens. Yeah, whatever you use for that faction, you're going to need to make sure whatever it is, it can function in any order. I'm not sure if I'm going to run the Catches the Bull build against it, though. Because if Yasmin's Pride gets moved to the back, that kind of makes it a bit clunky. Also, Apothecary and something like First Slot's a bit weird. Or, you know, once it gets moved there. I believe it's a green-red restriction, wasn't it? For next faction? Yeah, it's actually the same restriction as what we're running right now, actually. As far as next faction is concerned. Because they're both a green-red. Actually, isn't that the third faction in the game with a green-red? Because Wild Court has that. The one soon after Wild Court, I forget its name off the top of my head, has the green-red. And the one coming out this 2 Fridays from now, not this Friday, but next week's Friday, is green-red. I'm pretty sure there's 3 green-red factions now. Because the other one is somewhere here, Weirwoods, I believe it was. Yeah, Weirwoods is green-red, Wild Court is green-red, and a new faction coming out 2 Fridays from now is green-red. That means we have 3 green-red factions. That's a lot of green-red. I don't think any faction has 3 of the same color. It is the first. It's not the worst coloration. It's also not the best. The biggest issue with it is you can't run Iron Gut. So you have to use non-Iron Gut teams for the deeper levels. There's still plenty of teams that can function, though. As far as early on teams, there's plenty of stuff to use early on. Obviously, we're doing it right now. You can use standard Rowan team, and you can use standard Phoenicia. But yeah, the super late battles are probably the most annoying under this coloration. You still have options, but some of them are harder to get, like Zugov and stuff like that. You can upscale Ketris though as well. Also, you could theoretically cheese it with Tesla. Because you can actually half mana start humans. Right? I believe she's green-yellow, isn't she? Why do I forget the coloration of the human at 50%? That's probably a bad idea. There's too many that have it. I'm pretty sure she is. Yeah, there she is. Holy Saint Astra. So yeah, under a green-red restriction, you can run hero weapon, double Tesla into Holy Saint Astra. So you can just get away with Tesla for it too, which would be perfectly fine. You can just run standard Tesla build, which just tears through everything. So there's quite a few good teams that you can do under green-red then. Okay, last battle we do with Rowan. Rest of the time we'll probably mess with Phoenicia. As far as this faction is concerned. Oh, we didn't one-shots. Should have shielded. Eh, no, you're dead. Okay, let's go see what Phoenicia has to do. So remember to switch to Magic. Remember to switch to Phoenicia team as well. Magic. I think I could just grab my Phoenicia team. It feels weird having a whole nother extra slot. What am I looking for? Phoenicia, where are you? Oh, I do need to change it to Sun Spear though, in case we don't get a quick kill. We're in nerf for Sun Spear. Sun Spear, where are you hiding? There you are. Okay, equip. Okay, should be good to go. And obviously this team can be used with no need to change anything, which is nice. Hello, Nightmare! Welcome. Alright, so we'll go explode all this. And Single Phoenicia should just wipe. So we do that, he does whatever, and then dead. If it'll let me cast. What's a 200 to 500 for red purple? You could pretty much just do Mang Skull spam for red purple. Red and purple have a lot of skull spam. Oh, so you can go double Ketris build as well. Throw it down. You have 11,287 diamonds and only miss Ishtara, Karandera, Nefertani, and the special mythics. Maybe I should craft a second Ketris. I'm not sure. Like, I do use double Ketris on occasion. It's not the greatest of teams, but it does upscale in some instances, particularly with Yasmin's Pride if you already own the weapon. Karandera definitely seems like a good pickup. However, he hasn't been in Soulforge yet. I'm not sure if he is coming this cycle or not, but he should be on this cycle. It'd be kind of weird if he isn't. Yeah, Karandera has yet to be in Soulforge since he was released. I don't think this cycle has expired without him. Let me double check. What's the cycle at? Let's see, how long ago did we hit a new cycle? 16, 16, 16, 16, 16, 16, 16, or sorry, those are all 18s, I can't read. When did 18 start? When did Karandera get released? Math. Was he out back in late October? Was he already out by late October? I believe the answer is yes, right? Because we had all of last season. Current part of this season, so that's like 15 weeks. What's 15 weeks ago from now? Yeah, Karandera would have already been out then. Wouldn't he? Because if he came out prior to October 26th, he should be in this cycle. But if it was after that, he probably won't be until next cycle. Yeah, I can't remember the exact date off the top of my head. Because he came out at the end of Season 1. Okay, so he hopefully should be in the cycle then. I'll find out in the next few weeks or so. Or next month or so. If this cycle ends and he's not in it, that's kind of weird. But yeah, Karandera is pretty good. It's a 4x curse. It's one of the better cursors in the game. There's other really good things like Mirage Queen and stuff as well. However, he can do it for 0 turns. And while Mirage Queen technically can too with alignment, he can instantly do it with 0 turns. Not needing to cast at all. Hello, wait, cool. Welcome. Glad you could join us. Punishment for all those who didn't buy the pass. Yeah, I really wish they would make it a little bit easier for free-to-play players, or at least a little bit clearer. Like, when on earth all this stuff's going to be coming back into the game. It's one of the only reasons I really go for them anyways. And to show it for content. But because we have no clue, like, when this stuff's going to come back into the game. Like, it definitely is at some point. But they haven't made it clear at all. Like when some of the stuff from the Battle Pass comes back into the game. At least it's better than some games that literally never bring back their Battle Pass stuff, but still. They are very unclear on when it does. Like some stuff from Season 1 has already come into the game. Like Heart of Rage and stuff like that. And then other stuff we haven't seen a single time, like the Pet or Karandera. So I believe Karandera is in Glory Gem Guild VIP chest, if I'm not mistaken. But we haven't seen him in Soulforge yet. Which is the main way everyone's going to get him, obviously. If they haven't already gotten him. How can you get Winter Imp? It's in the Glory Gem Guild and VIP key drop table. It is advised waiting for this Friday, though, before you go open those keys, because you'll be able to get the new Mythic as well alongside it. But yeah, December and January are the 2 months to get Winter Imp. Yeah, Nefertina is already also in keys, but of course it has yet to cycle Soulforge. Those should be in next cycle at some point. But since it was never the exclusive Mythic in a drop table, it's so hard to try to get it from random keys. If I'm not mistaken, the imps are also craftable at any season. They're only in the drop table for 2 months, but I believe they can be crafted pretty much whenever. Winter Imp is one of the better ones, though. So I would advise opening keys on the next Mythic, because the next Mythic coming out on January 1st is the last new Mythic that you can get both the chance at the Mythic as well as a chance at Winter Imp simultaneously. The previous one was the Mythic we got this month, and the last one will be the Mythic we get on January 1st. You still have all of January to try getting it, though. But you'd get best value doing it from the week that the new Mythic's out. But yeah, the way that imps work is they all run 2 months seasonally. Winter imp is December and January. Imp of Love is February, March. Spring imp is April and May. Summer imp is June and July. Autumn imp is August and September. Spooky imp is October and November. And then it cycles back to winter imp in December and January. And it just keeps looping. Most of them are pretty useless. However, of the 6, winter imp is actually the strongest, which is the one available right now. Mostly because of this true damage, but it still gains the same amount of damage from whenever it takes its color of blue. So it actually gains substantially more damage than the other ones. It still gains the same amount, but it is true damage instead of physical. Which theoretically makes it do more, in a sense. Theoretically almost double the damage, in a sense. Since it's all on true damage and not physical. Okay, one more set. Let's get it done. Yeah, definitely don't forget to medal and refund the bandit. It is highly advised to not have stealthy on your bandit. But if you fully upgrade it and then get it medaled and then refund it, it still stays fully medaled. Yeah, these will be the last 2 days that you can do it for. I mentioned it on the Monday video, but I haven't been reminding people's. Yeah, soon that won't be possible. Hello, Barbara. There are quite a few good mythics. However, not every single mythic's like super strong. There actually are like things like rares, ultra rares, and stuff like that. And in some situations can actually be stronger than mythics. Like Leprechaun. The main thing about mythics is generally they're really specific as far as what they do role-wise. While some of them can be used generally for just about anything. Most of them do a really specific role that you would only bring out for certain circumstances. Yes, it does hurt your kingdom level progression. However, it would only make it so you have one less star whenever you would need, whenever you would end up needing the trait stone thingies. However, if the level requirement was the current next star you needed, it actually wouldn't hold you back at all because your bandit would still be level 20. It just wouldn't be level, it just wouldn't have all 3 of its traits. So if the next thing you need is a trait requirement on it, then yes, it will block you. However, if the next thing you needed was a gold level requirement or a level requirement, it wouldn't get in the way at all. And if I'm not mistaken, the way that they work is by the time we eventually reach max all the way at level 30, it actually theoretically wouldn't matter if you had 1 troop untraded, because I believe you need 1 less troop total traded relative to number of troops level to 20, or gold medaled, I should say. But then again, yeah, level 20, because I think the very last one requires like X amount of level 20s. But yeah, it actually wouldn't get in the way. It might stop you ever so occasionally from getting 1 further star. But ultimately, you can actually 100% max a kingdom with 1 troop untraded by the time kingdoms eventually reach their full 30 stars. Which obviously is ages from now. Or whenever that was to come around. It is actually possible to 30-star kingdom with 1 troop untraded, as long as you have a gold medaled. Well, actually, even if you didn't have a gold medal, I don't think it would get in the way, because I think you only need 20 gold medal troops, and obviously there's way more than that per kingdom once we reach that deep. You'd still want to have a gold medal, though. It just helps. Gives them some free stats, if nothing else. Oh no, it didn't one-shot. Didn't someone say it one-shotted the entire way? Maybe they had 150 plus 50%. It didn't one-shot the very last battle. Which is also what Rowan stopped doing at 50. There we go, doesn't matter. We got it done. There we go. Let's see, what are we gonna get? We got useless green-orange earlier. Can we get blue-purple now? That is very much not blue-purple. Very unlucky orbs, unfortunately. Oh, we got an objective, or I got an objective, not everyone. The top one is different per person. But we got an objective for kill greens, so I need to go make sure we do that before the end of the stream. Alright, before we switch into anything else, let me go hand out the code. I'm going to go run through the basic dailies, and then we'll go do World Lore event for the rest of the time until we run out of all of our things. Why can't we refund the Bandit? Because it got nerfed. It got its mana cost increased from 8 to 11. Truffle also got nerfed. They're the only two that have refund. There's not really much of a point in refunding Truffle, though. But refunding Bandit actually buffs Bandit, quite ironically. The nerf that they did to him actually made him stronger. Let me go get the code for you guys. Oh yeah, I don't have it open. Give me a moment. It is buried underneath my extremely cluttered desktop. There it is. I really need to go clean my desktop on both computers, but particularly my older computer. It is just an absolute mess. I'll use it for like a thing here and there, and then like half a month later it'll just be a bunch of random images and other assets that I've used. But here it goes. There is the redeem code. Use it on gemsofwar.com for the game code section. Your invite code can be found in your settings menu. Whatever game says right over there is what you put in for your invite code. Redeem codes right over there in chat. Just copy paste some random numbers and letters. Started with FSN. And give same reward as always. 2 treasure maps, 1 gem key, 200 souls, and 2,500 gold. And only works on the PC mobile version of the game, of course. Right, there you guys go. Enjoy. Let's see. Yeah, double catchers is pretty fun. A couple different ways you can run it. Normally, assuming you can run it, you go Yasmin's Pride into Apothecary double catchers. Though, depending on how you want to run it, you can run it with Tulio instead of Apothecary. You can also run it with Leprechaun instead of Apothecary. Or it just depends what the color restriction is, or what you feel like running with it. There we go. Okay, so next order of business. Let's go super quick kill the dailies. And then we'll go and mess around. You know, I'll just stick on Phoenicia. I was going to switch to Rowan for these, but it shouldn't really make that big a deal. That big a difference. So go with this. Also, everyone, definitely feel free to leave a like on the stream. It ends up helping out a lot. And is greatly appreciated. As we finish out dailies, we'll do World Lore event for the rest of the time. World Lore event is really clunky this week. I wouldn't say it's the absolute worst one we've ever gotten. I think the Garnock one was the absolute worst ones. But it is very, very clunky. Like, the troops themselves synergize really well. But having additional skull damage is pretty... Not to mention we don't even have a weapon that does anything skull related either. Since it's Stormheim restricted. Stormheim doesn't have any skull creating weapons. Also, how's the stream quality been this stream, by the way, everyone? Let me know. I changed up my settings like 3 times in the last 2 days. Or 3 days. Let's see. We'll throw that down. After we clear this, we'll go through dungeons, and then we'll go do World Lore event. And then we'll just go use every last sigil there. I don't think that's going to be enough to complete it, though. But we should be able to get it done by Thursday night. Depending on how much the guild does, maybe even tomorrow night, we'll see how close we are. Alright, all that's out of the way. Also, even after we finish the other thing, if we don't have enough green kills, we might still need to farm green kills. Still need 51 more. Well, technically 48 since we're about to get 3. I wish they would have never removed those event gems from the troops. Made it really clear when you were getting progress towards them. But now they've completely removed it from the game. They were so useful. It seemed like a really weird thing to remove too. It was just completely helpful. But they said people were getting confused by them somehow. Even though they were super helpful. I guess because it kind of looks like you're getting a resource even though you're not actually getting any resources. But it was a good way to indicate progress on those things. And we need 42 more. But anyways, let's go do dungeons. Oh wait, never mind, that was dungeons. Okay, let's go do the World Lore event. And I think we might actually have to switch into skull damage. So with that being said, we'll go with that. We'll go with that. We have a problem. I don't have another one. There, I have some season, I guess. Okay, and basically we just want to take skulls to one-shot now. I don't think we need to switch to a triple damage burning hero class. I think we're going to have enough skull damage on our own. I'll find out. Okay, so our overall cast damage is way lower, but our skull damage should almost one-shot. You know what? I'm going to go... We need Enrage, at least. So we'll go Enrage. And hopefully this is enough to kill. Well, I'm about to find out. But hopefully this is enough to kill. Otherwise, we might need to change our hero class. Okay, it is enough to kill. Good. Oh, that was a somewhat bad idea. That was a somewhat bad idea. Valraven almost escaped. Oh, no. It still feels so clunky. Also, why did I do that? It's still not enough to kill, though. Wow. Gosh, our magic is so much lower when we change that. Maybe we do just keep the cast damage. Such a weird event. Well, it hit the right thing. Didn't really help us much, though. I should have kept that there. We might have been able to bait him into his skull. Yeah, I don't like trying to take skulls here. It is so clunky. Maybe we do just keep cast damage. And just run it with magic the whole time. Which is kind of weird, but we might actually have to not use the event gems. There we go. Well, I'm trying to use Titan as long as we can, so we still have half mana start. But yes, we can use a Skull Storm with triple damage to burning into Enrage. We can use a hero class that has all that. Also, can you land an extra turn? That'd be great. Can you land any extra turn? That'd be great. There we go. A little late. That's not enough to kill. It's a lot of damage, though. We got a Hindla Frost Crown, a Hindla Frost Crown, and a Hindla Frost Crown. I wonder which one we should go for. We're gonna revamp. What's the best way to give mana to our thing? What do we want to do here? Trying to find a way to get skulls. Can you create skulls? Ooh, hold up. I think Snowy Owl can create skulls. Hold up. Oh, we don't have any purple weapon. How do you have 0 purple weapons? No. What's purple here that isn't useless? Nothing? Apparently nothing. Interesting. That's not that helpful. We have literally no purples that are useful from this kingdom. Wait, what do you do again? Yeah, you're pretty bad as well. I wanted to see if Snowy Owl can skull spam. You need to use any red weapon. That has Enrage on it, might as well. Alright, we got Axis Storm. What do you do? You remove blue gems. That's very unuseful. It does have Enrage, though. But we were also using Enrage off of this, so not much of a difference. I don't want to remove my own blue. Alright, banner all in yellow. Yellow and red. +2 yellow, +1 red. There we go. Okay. And we change our class to... I think we use Slayer, actually. Doesn't Slayer have all three? Pretty sure it does. Oh no, it doesn't have Skullstorm at start. I think we need it, though. Firestorm's fine. We also have Ice Storm, but I don't think we need that. Siphon Life. Enrage, triple damage, burning. Is there anything that has all three? I don't think they do. Enrage, Skullstorm at start, and the other thing. The triple damage burning. I think 2 is fine. And then we can skull spam. I'm pretty sure off of Snowy Owl. About to find out. Pretty sure I can. We'll find out in a moment. Oh, it can't. No. I think this still works, though. Because of how it moves the board. Also, this is basically a mini version of the Mythic we're getting at the end of this campaign, by the way. So what does this weapon do again? Destroy a column, damage the first. Yeah, that's pretty bad. Well, we got this shuffle. So you just keep removing purple into the shuffle and just keep destroying things. Oh yeah, him getting entangled is kind of a problem, isn't it? Our entire team is based on not being entangled. Being entangled is kind of a problem. Because the entire premise of our team is on not being entangled. What a weird way to win, but it kind of works. You need to just keep farming for Mistralis pokes. Or, you know, Mistralis board clears for the poke. Also, we're using +2 purple with nothing that actually uses purple. It's because we don't really have much of a choice. Gosh, these teams are clunky. Well, we don't really have that many options. So basically, Snowy Owl will only target yellow. Unless there's really a reason to go for something else. Okay, if we can keep it unlucky like that, we'll be good to go. I just realized we don't have any way to burn, do we? I'm using a triple damage burning thing. Yeah, we don't actually have a burner on our team, do we? We might need to put Yarrow in there. We could also put the mage. I kind of forgot we don't have a... we kind of are lacking a burner. It's either Yarrow or Frost Mage guy. I kind of want Yarrow just because he creates yellow. I'm putting it behind the thingy though. Because I mostly just need his burn. Mistralis ability is still more important. Alright, now we can. Okay. Now that fixed. And now that we can one-shot absolutely everything. I should have taken that brown first. Whoops. I need those burns. We still have nothing that uses purple, though. I can't really fix that. There's no good purples in this entire kingdom. Come on, Australia, let's get those skulls next to each other. Alright, one more. I'm gonna try for Sky Skull. Got it! Nice. Very lucky. Wait, Ice Age steals attack? I don't think we would need it though, because we kind of already have enough attack with this setup. But how much attack does it steal? Oh, it's a pretty small amount though. It's like a 40 something. I thought it like scaled based on their stats. Like if it's scaled, I'd probably go for it. But with no scaling, I don't think that's enough steal. But yes, it does technically steal attack. It is an option. I don't think we're going to be using it, but it is definitely an option that can be usable. Oh good, he didn't go for the skull. Perfect. I forgot we don't get an extra turn. We're kind of frozen, aren't we? On the troop that just did the thing. Please land. Probably get a skull out of it. Yep. There's a free skull too. Come on, give us alignment. Yeah, there we go. Alright, this isn't too bad. It works. What a weird team. But it gets the job done. Ah, Mistralis versus Mistralis. Any reason to save Orbs of Clans? The Monday after a new Mythic comes out, if your guild still wants to go for it, you can throw all of your Orbs of Clans then in order to push it to 40,000 on Monday. For example, that's next Monday. The Monday after a new Mythic coming into the game. And it just helps your guild have a better chance of getting it if you guys want to open keys immediately. Otherwise, you'd have to wait multiple days to go use your guild keys. And it ends on Friday, that Friday. So you'd have to go and rush with it. But doing it that way makes it a lot easier. Since you'll pretty much on Monday have it to 40,000 done. By your guild coordinating all the Orb clans. But yeah, generally you can either use them whenever. Or do it right at the beginning of a week in order to push your guild to 40,000 on Monday. And that is most particularly useful on new Mythic Mondays. Which is next Monday. Because this Friday we're getting a new Mythic, and of course then that Monday is also technically new Mythic. For any of your guild mates who haven't gotten the Mythic already. Oh, I forgot. I'm like trying to target him. Forgot we gotta target the board. Also, he just died to bleed. I'm pretty sure he just died to bleed. Also, we got 3 different Mistralises. I guess we gotta go with the Mistralis. Also, where are all those green enemies? We're doing all these and getting like no green kills. I'm not even sure this kingdom has a green troop in it. Because that seems to be what most of the drops are, or what most of the enemies are. Stormheim. I actually do not recall if Stormheim even has a green. That's rather unfortunate if it doesn't. Well, there's a green. One singular green. Might need to save some of our sigils for tomorrow and just start hunting the greens. We're gonna get this few. And I'm pretty sure we still need like 40 something kills. We need take a tribute. We need 34 more green kills. And we're getting like 0.5 per battle. Oh, Hendla's a green. Yeah, we're getting like 1 per battle of that. And we need 34 more. Well, now 33. And not getting it done today is a loss of 20 gems tomorrow. Technically, indirectly. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Not sure why I thought that was an extra turn. I even saw the extra turn on the other side. I was like, I'll take this extra turn first. It's like, wait, that's not an extra turn. I probably should have Year-Old first. I know our hero died. That is a bit problematic. We still have the extra skull damage from the token thing, but it's still quite a bit lower. As we can see by it not even killing the first slot. We could actually lose this. The extra skull damage is just so weird for this event. Hey, we're frozen on yellow, aren't we? Mr. Strauss, get unfrozen, thank you. Oh no. Mr. Strauss is entangled too. That should be matched though. A very weird match. Oh no, he's gonna get summoned. Can't stop it. Watch that summon somehow win. He's sure trying. He is sure trying. Gosh, that hurts when our hero dies. Welcome back, Nightmare. Okay, nothing we have is enough damage to kill. I'm almost scared to try to do the yellow in case the Valraven, in case it misses and gives Valraven mana. He's somewhat blocked on yellow though, and luckily we get it. Oh, we got some yellows. Okay, one more will kill. Australis does not have full mana right now though, and he's about to take his final yellow, and he's dead. There we go. Perfect timing. If you use it at the beginning of the week before you hit 2K, doesn't that hit you 2K seals instead of allowing you to go over? No. They no longer count towards your limit anymore. So you can use them at any point and it just increases your entire thing. That was changed about a year ago, actually. Or a year and a half. That's been changed for a while. But, yeah, whenever you use an orb, even if you don't have all of your points yet, it just increases your total. So it's still you'll still be able to get all the points. That didn't used to be the case, but it has been changed for about a year and a half now. I don't normally go over it that often since we haven't used one in, like, ever. I think I did it once just to show it for a video around the time when that did end up getting changed. But I haven't used a single one since. Oh, yeah, you took a 2-year break, so... Yeah, yeah, it was changed about a year and a half ago. But yeah, now whenever you use them, it doesn't count towards your total. It just increases your total. So if you use one for 1,500, it increases your total to 3,000 for the week. So it doesn't interfere with you missing out on any of your points, which is nice. Whereas before it used to, but now it doesn't. So it doesn't matter when you use it on a given week. Whereas before you had to get your 1,500, or I should say 2,000. I forgot they increased that as number as well. But you would have to have gotten your points before doing them. But now you can do it at any point. Let's see, we'll take that over. Get my Strauss down, which makes it really effective for using on Mondays then. Since you can rush up to 40,000 very quickly. Because with that mechanic, it's now possible to get 40,000 for your guild within like the first hour of the event coming out. Let's see. We'll throw this down. Hopefully it lands. And of course, it's most useful on a Monday after a Mythic comes out, so everyone in your guild will have max drop rate keys when they open up their seal keys. 6 more battles. Also, this Hindla battle is very annoying. Look at his stats. With our awful options. What do we even take? I need to get Mistralis going. Okay, hopefully we get a skull out of this. Okay, I'll try for Sky Skull. Got it, nice. Wasn't enough to kill though. Still not enough to kill. And now he's gonna get summoned. What do we do about this? We're gonna try for Brown. Wow, that didn't actually extra turn. I didn't want him to get a summon thingy, which is why I did that. Okay, we're frozen on red right now, aren't we? Just gonna take a Scold in. Get rid of Hindla. We're about to get entangled here, though. Oh, no, good, he didn't get it. Oh, wait, it's not over yet. Okay, now we didn't get entangled. Perfect. Okay, we're not frozen on yellow, so let's try for yellow. Didn't get it. Fail. Alright, let's try it again. Didn't get it twice. Luckily, it doesn't actually use yellow now. We'll take that, skull him, even though our skull is so much less now that our hero's not there. Take that, just try for skull. Didn't get it off of Sky, though. There we go. Lucky triple skull out of nowhere from Snowy Owl. Good job. Okay, next. Also, don't we have access to that one really weird shattering troop? Was that from here or from somewhere else? Oh no, that was from Glacial Peaks. Never mind, that was a Glacial Peak troop. I was thinking of that one that can do like ultra damage to a single troop. I was like, wait, why aren't we using that? Probably because we can't. That's why. No, I ended up going down the burn route. We were using a Titan build earlier, but now we're going a burn route. We actually do 4.5 times skull damage through traits with this build. Once we get it to full damage. The biggest issue is hero dying, because we don't have barrier on Brown from not using Titan or something similar. Also, if we don't initially have anything, we don't actually get the extra damage either. It's like right there, that wasn't enough to kill Valraven because of it. But our follow-up will be. Okay, now we get to one-shot everything. Now we just need the skulls to actually be where they need to be. Though Mistralis can somewhat help with that. She could actually land. I'm gonna go for yellow here and hope it goes. Nothing else. It makes Euro really good the following turn, since it got rid of all the purples. And still misses. Ooh, killed hero. Very unfortunate. Still have decent skull damage without it, though. Yeah, I might need to switch back to Titan. Like, this build works, but, it's still very clunky. I feel like we need barrier on Brown, though. Our hero just keeps dying too often. It's a big issue with that class. It's really good offense, but, dies way too often. Way too often. Also, it just does not want to give a skull alignment. Ah, he's gonna get entangled now. Should I Mistralis? No, we'll go for poke first. And we Mistralis. Then we take that. Take that. Grab a Euro, kill that. And Mistralis should kill then. Unless she hits once somehow. Which she can, if we get really unlucky. Okay, what do we need here? We'll take I'm not liking any of the options. Tried for yellow off of Sky. Got some other gem off of Sky that we kind of needed. Alright, not quite, but we got a lot of our mana, so we can take this. That sets up everything into motion. Mystralis does indeed give us a skull, good. Free skull as well, perfect. Good end year all that. Another skull, hopefully for free, perfect. Double free skull. Then we do this on yellow. Unfortunately, missed the extra turn though. Go for a year roll. Come on, where's our final skull? Mystralis will hopefully give it to us, and you're dead. Is the stream out of focus? What do you mean? What do you have the resolution set to? If you have it set to auto, sometimes it goes lower than whatever it should be. I did lower it, but it should still go to 720. But no, I don't have a 1080 option anymore, if that's what you're referring to. Or at least for now. I ended up disabling it just because we were having some connection issues for a couple days. So I lowered the cap to 720 instead of 1080. So we'll take that over. But if you have it set to auto, sometimes it autos it very low. To like 144p or something. You can go pretty low. I'm not sure why that's even an option. Like 480 should be the lowest it ever drags down to. Let's see, we'll take that. For whatever reason, they have a 144p option. Where you can pretty much count the pixels. I'll throw that down. Oh, there we go, nice. Oh, that board actually worked really nicely that time. Now, if it did that every single time, this team would be super quick, but it doesn't, unfortunately. Yeah, we still need 25 more green kills. I think we'll do one last one, and then we'll go get the last of our green kills. And then probably call it a wrap for tonight. Which one are we going to? I switch. Take this one out as our final. It was auto to 144. Yeah, I could do that sometimes. It normally happens if I or you lag. Like if either of our sides lags, sometimes it'll auto adjust resolution to something absurdly low. Let's see, I'll take that, take that. We'll grab that. Get him Mystralis. I should just taken that skull actually. Not sure why I didn't. Pretty much every single time we see a skull, we should be going for skull with this team. Like that one. There we go. David needed a skull for the final kill. Okay, let's go get the last of our green kills. And then we'll finish out the last of the battles we need later for that. Okay, let's see. How should we go for these? Where's the best place to get some greens? Farsa's Thorn's probably just a pretty standard one. Bring it down to like Explore 6 and run Phoenicia at it. Oh, which we already have set. Perfect. This place is about half green or so. Our Grim Woods has quite a bit green as well. Oh, we only need like 25 kills. Oh, and there we have 4 green. Nice. That's exactly what I want to see. So if anyone still has any other questions or anything you want me to go over, let me know. Now would be a good time to ask. So once we finish out these green kills, we'll probably call it a wrap for tonight. And then whatever we have left for World Lore event, we'll finish up tomorrow. And of course, we have the pet tomorrow. It's one I already have maxed, though. But if you don't already have it maxed or just want to get more food or whatever from it, we got the penguin tomorrow. It was actually the first pet I ever got in this game. It was part of the first cycle of pets that were ever introduced. It was actually the ever so very first pet I ever got as a natural drop. Back when pets were first added to the game like 2.5 years ago or whatever it was. I even have them named it. If you need proof. We actually literally have him named first pet. If we go under our pets, the penguin. Where is he? Penguin. Let's see. Skipper, first pet. We still have him named. When we got him ages ago. What was we doing? Oh yeah, I need to go get green kills. Hello, Radio. Welcome. Oh, you have 2 questions. What team would be good with both of them? Oh, you have 2 Aquaticuses. Oh, I read that wrong. You have 2 Aquaticuses. What would be a good team for both of them? I'm not sure if you can get away with a double Aquaticus. You would definitely need one of your other troops to be a blue creator, that's for sure. Possibly even both your other troops being blue creators. It is a very blue-dependent troop. So maybe Jar of Eyes with Valkyrie or Jar of Eyes with something. So you have Blue Storm into another blue creator. Or into something that specifically creates blue, while the other one does Storm. I don't feel like double Aquaticus is too strong, though. As long as you build up a bunch of blue, it would definitely work. As long as you don't have a hard counter to blue on the opposing team. As far as leveling up Kingdom, should you raise all to 11 each, or should you focus on 1 to 15, or should you approach that? As far as leveling up Kingdoms, you want to get them all to level 10 because that requires gold only. You then want to go and single them out one at a time to level 15. But yes, you definitely want to focus on level 10 all first. Level 10 all requires no deeds, just simply gold. And from there, you want to focus out specific kingdoms to level 15, particularly all the magic kingdoms. However, magic kingdoms only reside 4 under purple, 1 under green, as far as deeds are concerned. The other 4 colors don't have any magic kingdoms. Oh, you already have them all to level 10? Oh, yeah, you would focus on getting them one at a time to level 15 then, is how you would tackle it. Unless you're at a point where a kingdom requires level 13 for an upgrade. For a star upgrade. But generally speaking, you focus one at a time so you get the extra stat all the way from the end. Oh, there's 100 gems. Nice. We did it. Gosh, our gem stack is looking pretty nice these days. We're a quarter of the way there to 100,000. No, I'm not trying to get a high amount, but that's a nice reserve. Got a surplus. We got a surplus of a lot of things these days. Even gem keys, though this is about to go down this Friday by like another 1,000 or 2,000, unless we get really lucky. But if we get super lucky and we still have over 3,000 gem keys after this Friday, it's going to be pretty insane. We're going to have a lot of gem keys if that's the case. But it's been a while since we got unlucky on a Mythic. So this might be the Mythic where we go like 2,000 something and just to get a single copy of it. Hopefully we don't go through all those gem keys. We better not burn through over 3,000 gem keys for a single Mythic. It's definitely possible, though you need absurdly bad luck for that to occur. Yeah, Hindla Frostcrown is pretty hard in the World Lore event. Any tips? Probably build, if you're really struggling with it, build as tanky as you can with like Sentinel hero class. And just try tanking it with Sentinel by taking Browns in order to re-barrier. And then just kind of tanking with your hero and just chipping them down very slowly with skulls. Sentinel is the absolute tankiest hero class, and you're allowed to use it regardless of the restriction. So you can use Sentinel hero class, tank heavily with that. It has 40% reduction and barrier every Brown, and barrier to a random ally at 25% chance per turn. So it has a lot of things that can tank with. And basically just do that to chip them down slowly with skulls. And the rest of your team almost doesn't even matter, just slowly chipping them down with skulls while constantly taking Brown to make sure you don't take damage. That'd be the safest way to do it. It might be a little slow, though, but it generally wouldn't lose. I haven't tried doing that yet because obviously Titan can half mana start all the Giants this week, So it's not as tanky as Sentinel, but it's going to give you a lot better start as far as offense. But yeah, it's going to be either Titan or Sentinel if you're really struggling with it. Titan's better for offense, but Sentinel is super, super tanky if you just find you're dying too much. Does Ice Aegis actually give durability too? I saw it did attack, but doesn't it give like armor or something? Most people might not have Ice Aegis though. It's a pretty useless weapon that you would never use at any point other than for this event. Yeah, it does give armor. So it actually does help your tankability. Actually, doesn't it gain barrier too? Yes, it does. Oh, interesting. I forgot about the barrier part. It does actually barrier yourself as well. So yeah, Ice Aegis would be pretty safe, but you would have to go out of your way to craft it. And I'm pretty sure most people don't have Ice Aegis laying around. Unless they got it during the event like a year ago or whenever it was. I never really referred to Amethyrax as the best faction prior to the nerf. I felt like there were still factions that were easier than it to get to 2,500. But yes, it's still one of the easier ones. After a nerf, obviously, it's a little bit harder to do 2,500 pure faction there. But still one of the easier ones. I feel like the absolute easiest ones are the ones that have the troops that get a bunch of attack and armor. And similar things like that. Like Wild Court's pretty easy because of that troop. Was it Silver Necropolis? Where was the one that had like the death mark thing? I think it was Silver Necropolis. That had like the thing that gained attack and armor. Or was it somewhere else? Why am I thinking it's Silver Necropolis? And there's also things with like instant kill, like Stonesong Aerie and Crypt, that both have instant kill, that are a little bit RNG based, but they can still get it done. Where else was super easy? Emperor RimWorld, I believe, was pretty easy too. It's like a super, super long faction, but you just keep scaling the entire time. So even with lower stats, it's still doable. Just because you scale, it would take like an hour, but it would still be doable. Once you get past the initial stage of the final battle, it actually should be pretty easy. And any of the places that have like a lot of resummon, like Primal Rift, like All-Seeing Eye, like Stonesong Aerie, while it's annoying to deal with on the opposing team, it makes your even Emperor RimWorld, I believe, has that as well. Even though it's really annoying to deal with and takes forever, sometimes it's summoning is more beneficial to you than it is to the AI, due to how their summons come in with much lower stats. Still higher stats than what you're summoning, but lower stats overall compared to what they already have on their team. So you can kind of bait them into summoning weak stuff up front, and then they have lower skull damage, and then it's much easier to face them. Anyways, any other questions, anyone? Otherwise, we'll call it a wrap. We'll be back tomorrow night, same time as always, hour and a half prior to now tomorrow, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And we'll be doing the last of our World Lore event battles, and which should almost be the final stretch. Might need to do Thursday as well. But as far as our remaining sigils, we'll do the rest tomorrow. And we also got the Penguin Pet coming in that I mentioned earlier. That'll be available in 4 hours, 36 minutes, and for all 24 of those hours. It's a pet that's been around for a while, so most people probably already have it. However, it is pretty useful for this week because it is a Stormheim bonus. So it's going to help you out quite a bit with the World Lore event, if nothing else. So if you haven't already picked it up, going to be pretty useful for that. But anyways, guys, thank you all so much for watching. Feel free to leave a like on the stream. Helps out a lot. We will be doing a night-long stream on New Year's Eve as well, if any of you are around. It'll be starting around 3 or 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and we're going to be going all the way until Gems of War Reset, where we'll be going over the Mythic literally live as soon as it comes out, which will be at 2 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on Friday, since we'll be staying up all that night until New Year's Day. And since we're pretty much already going to be there, we're just going to keep going until Gems of War Reset, and then go over everything then with that as well. We'll be doing a bunch of different games. I think I might do Slay Aspire too. Or just a pretty decent stream game. I haven't actually really looked at the game. I know it's a concept of a game that I would like, so I'll probably throw that in with all the games. I've been meaning to throw a new game in there, so probably the one we throw in. And probably a bunch of other stuff. It's going to be a long stream. We need to figure out something to throw in there. But anyways, guys, we'll catch you later. See you all tomorrow night. Same time as always, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, hour and a half prior to now, tomorrow. Anyways, guys, catch you guys later. Thank you so much for stopping by, and have a wonderful week, and have a wonderful New Year's if I don't catch you guys by then. Goodbye, everyone.